Every night, millions of children struggle to fall asleep. Some toss and turn. Others sneak a glance at their phone or tablet one last time before bed. But what if that last glance is the reason they can't sleep? A recent study revealed that over 70% of children who use screens before bedtime experience difficulty falling asleep or staying asleep. That's not just a restless night, it's a growing problem with real consequences. From trouble concentrating in school to emotional outbursts at home, poor sleep can affect every part of your child's life. Poor sleep doesn't just make your child tired, it impacts their memory, mood, and physical growth. It's not something that gets better with time if the habits stay the same. But here's the good news. It's not too late to fix this. In this video, we're breaking down exactly how technology affects sleep, the mistakes you could be making without realizing it, and practical tips to help your child sleep peacefully again. Stay with me until the end. I've got one powerful bedtime trick that could change your family's nights forever. Technology is everywhere, and it's no surprise that children are drawn to it, whether it's video games, YouTube, or social media. But while these devices entertain and engage, they come with an often overlooked downside. They can seriously disrupt sleep. The main culprit: the blue light emitted by screens. Blue light might not sound harmful, but it plays a key role in why your child is still awake long after bedtime. Our bodies naturally produce a hormone called melatonin, which signals to the brain that it's time to sleep. But exposure to blue light suppresses melatonin production. Essentially, when your child stares at a screen before bed, their brain is being tricked into thinking it's still daytime. This delays the body's natural sleep cycle, making it harder for them to fall asleep and stay asleep. But blue light isn't the only problem. The content children consume on screens can also overstimulate their brains. Imagine a child watching a high-energy video or playing an intense game just minutes before bedtime. Their heart rate is elevated, their adrenaline is pumping, and their mind is racing. Even if they close their eyes, their body isn't ready to rest. This overstimulation prevents them from entering a relaxed state conducive to sleep. Another factor to consider is how notifications and interruptions from devices can disrupt sleep. Even when children put their phones down, the mere presence of a device nearby can create anxiety or anticipation. They might be wondering if they've missed a message or if a friend has posted something new. This constant mental engagement makes it nearly impossible for their minds to truly disconnect and enter the deep, restorative stages of sleep. For younger children, the problem can be even more pronounced. Their developing brains are more sensitive to external stimuli, meaning that even short periods of screen time before bed can have a greater impact on their sleep quality compared to adults. What seems like just a little screen time to a parent can result in hours of disrupted rest for a child. In summary, blue light delays the onset of sleep, overstimulating content prevents the mind from relaxing, and the anticipation of digital interactions keeps children mentally alert. When combined, these factors can wreak havoc on your child's ability to fall and stay asleep, leading to long-term consequences if not addressed. Sleep is not just about resting, it's a vital process that helps children grow, learn, and regulate their emotions. When children don't get enough high-quality sleep, the consequences can be immediate and long-lasting, affecting nearly every aspect of their lives. One of the most noticeable effects is poor concentration and reduced cognitive performance. Sleep is when the brain processes information and consolidates memories. Without adequate rest, children struggle to retain what they've learned during the day. This can lead to poor academic performance, difficulty focusing in class, and slower problem-solving skills. Studies have shown that children who consistently sleep less than the recommended amount score lower on cognitive and memory-based tasks compared to their well-rested peers. Poor sleep also affects mood and emotional regulation. Children who don't sleep well are more likely to be irritable, anxious, or prone to emotional outbursts. You may have noticed this yourself when your child is overtired. Even minor frustrations can lead to tears or tantrums. Over time, chronic sleep deprivation can increase the risk of anxiety and depression, as the brain struggles to cope with stress without the restorative power of sleep. Physically, poor sleep can disrupt growth and development. The hormone responsible for physical growth, known as growth hormone, is primarily released during deep sleep. If a child's sleep is frequently interrupted or shortened, it can impact their physical development and immune system function. Children who don't get enough sleep are also more likely to experience frequent illnesses, as sleep is critical for a strong immune response. Behavioral issues can also arise. Lack of sleep has been linked to impulsivity, hyperactivity, and difficulty following instructions, symptoms that can mimic attention deficit hyperactivity disorder (ADHD). In some cases, addressing sleep issues can significantly improve behavior and focus, reducing the need for further interventions. The long-term impact is just as concerning. Chronic sleep deprivation in childhood can lead to long-term health risks, including obesity, cardiovascular issues, and mental health disorders in adolescence and adulthood. Simply put, sleep is a foundational pillar of health, and when it's disrupted, the ripple effects can be serious and far-reaching. Many parents want the best for their children, but when it comes to sleep and technology, even well-meaning decisions can backfire. Understanding common mistakes is the first step to correcting them and creating healthier bedtime routines. One of the most frequent mistakes is allowing devices in the bedroom. It may seem harmless to let your child keep a phone or tablet nearby, especially if they're using it for just a few more minutes of entertainment. But even when the device isn't actively being used, its presence can be disruptive. Notifications, vibrations, or the simple temptation to check it can delay sleep or cause frequent wake-ups during the night. Another common mistake is relying on screens to help children wind down. Many parents believe that letting their kids watch a relaxing show or play a calming game before bed will ease the transition to sleep. However, this often has the opposite effect. Even slow-paced content can be stimulating, and the blue light emitted by screens will still suppress melatonin production, delaying the onset of sleep. Inconsistent bedtime routines are another problem. Some nights, children may go to bed early. Other nights, they may stay up late watching videos or playing games. This lack of consistency confuses the body's internal clock, making it harder for children to establish a regular sleep pattern. Additionally, some parents aren't aware of how much screen time their children are actually getting. Devices can easily become a substitute for playtime or relaxation, leading to excessive usage throughout the day and evening. Without monitoring or limits, children may spend hours in front of screens without breaks, further affecting their ability to fall asleep at night. Recognizing these mistakes is key. With small but meaningful changes, parents can create an environment that promotes healthy, restful sleep without the interference of technology. Now that we've identified the problem, it's time to focus on solutions. The good news is that with a few adjustments, you can help your child develop healthier bedtime habits and get the quality sleep they need. Let's break down some practical steps you can start implementing today. The first and most effective strategy is creating a screen-free zone in the bedroom. The bedroom should be a place of rest, not stimulation. By keeping devices like phones, tablets, and laptops out of the sleeping area, you're removing a major source of distraction. Explain to your child that this change isn't a punishment, it's a way to help their brain and body rest properly. If they use devices as an alarm clock, consider replacing them with the traditional one to remove the temptation. Another important step is establishing a consistent bedtime routine. Children thrive on structure, and a predictable routine signals to their bodies that it's time to wind down. About an hour before bed, encourage activities that promote relaxation, such as reading a book, taking a warm bath, or listening to calming music. This routine should happen at the same time every night to help regulate their internal clock. Limit screen exposure at least 1 hour before bedtime. This gives their brain time to reduce the effects of blue light and naturally increase melatonin production. If completely cutting off screens before bed seems challenging, start by reducing usage gradually. You can also activate blue light filters or night mode on devices, although this should be seen as a secondary measure rather than the main solution. Encourage physical activity during the day. Children who get enough exercise are more likely to fall asleep quickly and enjoy deeper, more restorative sleep. Just be sure that vigorous activities are done earlier in the day, as exercise too close to bedtime can have the opposite effect by stimulating the body. Monitor and manage screen time throughout the day. It's not just about the hour before bed. Excessive screen time during the day can also lead to overstimulation and difficulty sleeping. Set limits on how long children can use devices, and balance screen time with other activities like outdoor play, reading, or family bonding. Create a sleep-friendly environment. Make sure the bedroom is cool, quiet, and dark. Consider using blackout curtains to block out external light, and a white noise machine to drown out disruptive sounds. A comfortable mattress and pillows are also essential for a good night's sleep. Teach relaxation techniques to help your child calm down if they're feeling anxious or restless. Deep breathing exercises, guided meditations, or gentle stretching can help release tension and prepare their body for rest. There are even kid-friendly apps designed to guide children through relaxation exercises without the stimulating visuals. Lastly, set an example as a parent. Children often mimic what they see, so if they notice you scrolling through your phone before bed, they may find it difficult to take your advice seriously. Try implementing some of these habits for yourself, creating a family-wide culture of healthy bedtime routines. By combining these strategies, you'll be giving your child the tools they need for better sleep. The goal isn't perfection overnight, it's about making gradual improvements that lead to long-term benefits. Sleep is essential for your child's mental, emotional, and physical development. By reducing screen time before bed, creating a consistent bedtime routine, and promoting a sleep-friendly environment, you're setting them up for healthier, more restful nights. Remember, even small changes can have a big impact over time. If you found this video helpful, share it with other parents who might be struggling with the same issues. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tips on improving your family's well-being. Let us know in the comments, what bedtime change will you start with today?